Alrighty then. Let's go into this deck. Inzektors. I do have 3 proxies in this deck. They're all the same card though. I'm just proxying 3 tour guides until Battle Pack Epic Dawn comes out. Cause I mean, if I want to go tournament, I have like Birdmans and an MST, which is what I took out for the 3 proxies. Cause I go into Underground Arachnid. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through my deck. First we got 3 Inzektor Hornet. Inzektor Hornet is basically the popper in the deck, and it's basically the main card in the deck. It's what to use to. It's usually the card that you equip to everybody, and it's the card you use to pop people's stuff. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Okay, next card, triple Inzektor Dragonfly. I run Inzektor Dragonfly at triple because it has an amazing effect. And I'm sorry, I'm checking my phone. Wow. Yeah, it has an amazing effect, and this is basically one of the main Inzektors also, where when an Inzektor equip card is removed, you get special something. It's special an Inzektor from the deck, so you can do some pretty derpy combos and loops with it, especially with like Leviair if you remove it for something like BLS. 3 Inzektor Centipede. This is usually the card that you special with Dragonfly, and then you know it has a whole. You can equip an Inzektor to it, and then when instead of specialing, when an Inzektor equip is removed, you get to search an Inzektor card from your deck and add it to your hand. And now proxies for tour guide. It's supposed to be triple tour guide, so yeah, triple tour guide or Kagamuchi Knight. Yeah, I run tour guide. Just because it's a really good card, easy rank 3s, goes into Zen mains, even though I don't have that yet either. Yeah, I mean, this deck is a work in progress, so, I mean, it's not complete. The extra deck isn't complete, the side deck isn't complete, but I'll go into those. Really amazing card, pretty much techable into anything, and it's dark, and it can search out a Sengen, and easy rank 3s, really. I mean, there's no explaining why you would run a tour guide. It's just an amazing card. Double Armageddon Knight, dump Hornets. Double Inzektor Hopper. It's just another Inzektor card. You can equip a Hornet to it to pop something if you don't draw into Dragonfly or Centipede, or a Hornet for that matter. You can also equip this to an Inzektor, and it has an effect where you can attach it. Excuse me. You can detach it, and that Inzektor can attack directly, even though no other monster can attack that turn. But let's say you start off pretty bad, where you have Dragonfly and this guy in hand. No Hornet, nothing to dump the Hornet. You can summon Dragonfly, detach Hopper, and you're not going to really use the effect to swing directly, especially if it's first turn. You're just going to use the effect of Dragonfly to special Hornet from the deck, and that's how you bring out Hornet. Then you exceed for a rank 3 like something that detaches quick like Leviathan. So you detach the Hornet to dump it in the grave, and there you go. There's your first turn Hornet, even though you don't have like a Foolish or an Armageddon or something of the line of that sort. Next card I run double Effect Veiler. I had supers, but my friend wanted a rarity swap me for rares, and I mean it wasn't a big deal, and I don't know, I like rares better than super. I don't know why. I just do. They're signed by the head judge at my locals. Same guy who signed my Xian and my Gold Stardust. So yeah, his name's David Molina. His channel is actually Sinister Plant Boy. I'll link you to him right here somewhere. So yeah, next card I run 1 Gores, pretty staple, saves from game loss. Dark Arm Dragon. Every card is a dark except for Effect Veiler. Inzektor Gigamantis. Inzektor Gigamantis is the last Inzektor monster that I run. He equips himself from the hand to an Inzektor, so you don't have to waste their effect, and he makes their original attack 2400. So really good card, and he's pretty chainable because like his plays are pretty derp. Like, let me just go into one of the plays real quick. I really didn't want to do this because Inzektors are a pretty like self-explanatory deck, but I figured like why not? Let's say you have Dragonfly, you equip Hornet from the grave, and you have Gigamantis in your hand. You equip it, and let's say you have another Dragonfly in the grave. Bam. You can use Hornet, because you can pop any card on the field. So you use Hornet to pop Gigamantis, send it to the grave. Gigamantis gets its effect where you can special summon an Inzektor from the grave, because it was removed from an Inzektor. So Gigamantis effect, special another Dragonfly from the grave. And then Dragonfly effect, you remove 2 Inzektor equip cards, so you get to special summon 2 Inzektors from the deck to the field. And all of these have effects still. Dragonfly has another special summon from the deck. Centipede has a search, and this Centipede has a search with their equipped. So it's a pretty derp play you can do right there. And those are some of the plays that I was talking about earlier with Dragonfly. Okay. Next card I run, 1 Sangan. And Sangan, staple in almost any deck. So, yeah, he searches out Dragonfly, Hornet, Tour Guide, and Veiler if I need him for, like, this next guy, BLS, to put it in the grave. Run 1 BLS, really amazing card, really good late-in-game winner. We're going to go into the spells now. Triple Poly Duality. Deck doesn't have that much draw power. It's pretty consistent, but there are times where you won't draw Hornets or you won't draw Inzektor stuff. And it's just really for hand correction. I mean, there are some times where you get like a Dragonfly with it, but I mean, it's better getting a Dragonfly and not being able to use its effect as special and at least pop something than to have no Dragonfly or anything to pop at all. So, yeah, really good card. Next, I run double MST. I used to run triple, but like I said, I took them out for the Tour Guide proxies. I took out the third one. 1 Allure, staple, because like every monster is a dark, like I said, except for Veiler. Inzektor Sword, really good card. I don't really want to go into effects. I kind of want to finish this video up. So any of these cards, just look them up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia. Foolish Burial, self-explanatory. Dump Hornets. Heavy Storm, back row kills this deck. Cards like Torrential, Warning, Fiendish Chain. Mind Control, amazing card. Monster Reborn staple. Dark Hole staple. Now we're going to the traps. Solemn Warning at 2, staple. Solemn Judgment staple. Starlight Road, amazing card. Pretty staple. And then Torrential Tribute staple. So that's the main deck. We're going to go into the extra deck in progress and the side deck in progress. Let's go into the side deck first. This is what I have right now for side deck. It's not done, not even close. I need some deck lockdowns and some other stuff. I need another decree, actually. Right now I have 2 T-Kings. Really amazing card, good for siding. In this deck, anyway. Some decks made them. A lot of decks made them, actually. Double Royal Decree. I'm looking for a third one. If you have it, let me know. 1 Chain Disappearance. I'm trying to get 2, maybe 3. I'd have to see what else I can put in the side deck. And then triple Imperial Iron Wall. Just because stuff like removal stuff really messes this deck up. Not really Dimensional Fissure, because you can just equip Hornet and then pop the Dimensional Fissure because it's not considered a monster, so you can send Hornet to grave. But Macrocosmos, where you can't, every card gets removed and you can't send Hornet to grave because it's a card, that really fucks us up. So triple Imperial Iron Wall just to prevent that from happening. That's all I have right now. Like I said, it's deck in progress. And then we're gonna go into the extra deck. And this is what I have so far. I'm gonna go into why I have it and such. Now, right now, first card, Underground Arachnid, secret rare. I thought that was cool. Underground Arachnid. I don't run it that much anymore because I took out the Birdmans. So if I decide to put in the Birdmans, like because I want to go into tournament or something, and I obviously can't have proxies, I run this card because it has some really good combos. And I guess I have time to show one. I'm not sure how many minutes I've gone into this video, but let's say your opponent has BLS and a back row, right? I don't have that much space here, so a face down and a back row. You can summon Dragonfly and then equip Hornet, pop the back row, which is just an MST, and then Dragonfly's effect, bring out Centipede, and then like I said, if you're running Birdman, you can bounce the Dragonfly to have it in your hand for next turn, bring out Birdman, Synchro for 6, Underground Arachnid, and then equip a BLS to Underground Arachnid. So really good card. Has a pretty derpy combo with this deck. requires a dark tuner and an Inzektor, not an Inzektor, an insect non-tuner. So yeah, I mean it's a really good card if you can bring it out. Okay. Next card, Acid Golem. This deck poops out rank 3s like you wouldn't believe. Acid Golem, really good card. When you're gonna burn, just pop it with Hornet. So there's no worrying there. Leviathan Dragon. I'm looking for another one actually. I just use a Sam one if I have to go into it twice. Good card. Pretty staple in any deck that can go into rank 3s, really. Leviair. You remove a lot in this deck, and in case removal somehow gets to you, Leviair, good card. You can bring your stuff back. And then last one I have now, which is, like I said, this extra deck isn't complete. I have a starters for my Sams, for my Starlight Road. Inzektor, Exobeetle. Really good card. Pretty, relatively easy to make. And yeah, that wraps up my deck profile. Like I said, check out Sinister Plant Boy. He has some really good ruling videos, and that way at your next tournament you don't let anybody hustle you. I've seen a lot of people get hustled in tournament because they're friends with the judges, or maybe some tournaments have bad judges, and if you watch his videos you can know your rulings and make sure you're not getting gypped from a tournament win. So yeah, really check out his videos. I'll link him again now. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my videos. I'll see you guys next time.